So, what actually happens when your customer support team grows? I mean, it sounds like a fantastic problem to have, right? You're acquiring more users, the business is scaling up, and you naturally need more hands on deck just to answer tickets and keep everyone happy. But for a growing business, there is this hidden trap hiding just beneath the surface of all that success. And here is the trap. Your software bill absolutely skyrockets. It's what a lot of folks in the industry quietly call the success penalty. You hire a new support agent to help out, and bam, you're not just paying their salary, your monthly software invoice climbs right alongside them. Because popular customer support platforms charge per-agent subscription fees, an unpredictable jump in support volume means your costs grow unpredictably, completely blowing up your carefully planned budgets.
Well, let's dive into a really powerful solution to this problem. Welcome to today's explainer, Chatwoot, Escaping the Support Scaling Trap. We are going to unpack exactly how an open-source platform is quietly disrupting the commercial support software space and how it lets you grow your team without being penalized for it. Here is a quick roadmap for this explainer. First, we'll hit the support scaling trap. Then we'll meet Chatwoot. After that, we'll look at the features of a shared inbox, do a real financial breakdown, and finally, talk about what making the switch actually looks like. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the support scaling trap. To really appreciate the solution here, we first need to look at the pain points of the commercial tools that currently dominate the market. Think about the big players for a second. Intercom? Their basic plans usually kick off around $74 a month. Zendesk will hit you for anywhere from $19 to $99 per agent every single month, depending on what tier you're on. And that's just for standard ticketing. If you want to actually combine live chat, email support, and social media, you often end up buying totally separate, siloed tools. As your support volume grows, this per-agent pricing model just becomes incredibly frustrating to deal with. It's a constant, unpredictable drain on your resources. Which brings us to a massive breath of fresh air. Section 2, meet Chatwoot. Before we get into the weeds of the software itself, let's just ground ourselves in its core mission. Chatwoot is built entirely around genuine omni-channel support. We're talking about grabbing all those scattered conversations, your website live chat, standard emails, and modern social media DMs, and funneling them all into one single shared inbox for your entire team. No more switching tabs, no more paying for 5 different software subscriptions just to talk to one customer. So what exactly is it? Well, launched back in 2019, Chatwoot is an open-source platform that's basically become a heavyweight alternative to Intercom and Zendesk. It uses the MIT license, which means the self-hosted version is literally free. It has caught absolute fire lately, especially with SaaS startups and growing businesses who want a highly capable solution just without those exorbitant licensing fees. But hey, being free is totally useless if the software can't actually do the job, right? Let's get into Section 3. Features of a shared inbox, and see how Chatwoot punches in the exact same weight class as the commercial giants. Out of the box, this thing is a beast. It brings your website live chat widget, traditional email, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, and Instagram direct messages all under one roof. So whether someone is casually browsing your pricing page or just sliding into your Instagram DMs, your agents handle and reply to all of it from the exact same interface. Let's put this into a real-world SaaS context based on our sources. Say a customer reaches out via your website chat widget. Instantly, Chatwoot's built-in automation rules scan the message, realize it's a technical query, and route it straight to the engineering team, while a billing question would go to accounts. An engineer opens the ticket, and right there on the side is the full customer relationship view. They have all the context on past conversations and account details. The issue gets solved fast, and the customer feels deeply understood. And the day-to-day workflow features are exactly what you'd expect from a premium tool. You've got canned responses, because nobody wants to retype the same reset password paragraph 50 times a day. You have internal mentions and private notes, so if an agent gets stuck, they can silently tag a colleague to collaborate right inside the ticket before they ever reply to the customer. Plus, you get those deep reporting dashboards so management can track response times, resolution rates, and overall agent performance. So premium features across the board. But let's get to the really compelling part in Section 4, the financial breakdown. This is a massive ideological shift just as much as it is a financial one. Intercom and Zendesk use a per-agent pricing model, meaning your costs multiply with every single hire. Chatwoot flips that entirely and operates on a flat infrastructure cost. You pay zero, absolutely zero, in software licensing, whether you have 5 agents or 500. Your only ongoing expense is just the server hosting. To put that into perspective, think about a standard 10-agent team. On a mid-tier Zendesk plan, those 10 folks are going to cost you around $900 every single month. Self-hosting Chatwoot on a properly sized server, you're looking at maybe $70 a month. $70. And the crazy part is that $70 stays exactly the same even if you hire 5 more people tomorrow. Which brings us to a very fun number. $10,000. That is roughly the annual savings a growing 10-person support team can achieve by making this switch. Actually, in that real-world startup scenario we just talked about, that company took this exact 10 grand they saved on subscription fees and just used it to hire additional support staff. They literally turned a frustrating software expense into a massive human asset. All right, if you're thinking, sign me up, we need to talk about what it actually takes to transition. Moving on to Section 5. Making the switch. A full migration might sound like a nightmare, but most teams knock this out in about 3 to 5 weeks. In week 1, deployment via Docker on a good server usually takes under an hour, and you get your primary emails synced up. Week 2, you're setting up those canned responses and automation rules. Then, weeks 3 through 5, you basically run both platforms side by side. Pro tip from the trenches here. It's highly recommended to just prioritize migrating active, ongoing conversations, rather than trying to export years of closed historical tickets. Just clear the active queue, and you're good to go. Now, to be completely fair and transparent, there are some technical realities you need to know. Because it's self-hosted, you are taking on the ongoing server maintenance, backups, and security updates. Also, like I just mentioned, if you absolutely have to migrate all those old Zendesk tickets, it's gonna require some custom scripting. You should also know that Chatwoot's third-party integration market is definitely smaller than Intercom's massive ecosystem, and it doesn't have the super deep customer data and AI tools the premium guys are pushing right now. That said, if your team lacks the IT resources to run a server, they do offer an official managed tier called Chatwoot Cloud that is still incredibly competitive. So boiling it all down for this explainer, the core takeaway is beautifully simple. Chatwoot removes the scaling cost entirely, letting your business grow without penalty. For a growing small to medium enterprise, its lack of per-agent pricing delivers exceptional value without making you sacrifice genuine omnichannel support. I'm going to leave you with this provocative thought to chew on as we wrap up. If your support volume spiked and your team had to double tomorrow, could your budget actually handle the software bill? Or is it time to stop renting your infrastructure and finally take ownership of your support stack? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining me for this explainer. Next time, we're diving into Matomo, which is an amazing privacy-first open-source alternative to Google Analytics. You definitely won't want to miss it. Catch you then.